coming off the left coast, I would call it the pragmatic view of the obvious. What I'm about to tell you is certainly very damning to the commercial sport boat fishing industry over on the left coast, California. In 2019, we're going to call it CARB, California Air Resource Board, commissioned a report from Cal Marine that was 135 pages long to change the emission standards on the sport fleet that we all enjoy in San Diego. Now keep in mind, even though the California sport fishing and ocean industry is not fully recovered from the economic hardship of COVID-19 pandemic, Governor Newsom's administration, once again, I mean, this guy is constantly in the news with more mask mandates and more nonsense coming down, but has proposed costly engine regulations and changes on existing sport vessels from Tier 2 to Tier 3 engines, but more so than that, going to Tier 4 that don't even exist today. And the proposed equipment to retrofit a Tier 3 engine wouldn't fit on the boat. They're very cumbersome and so on and so forth. We just talked to two boat owners here in the studio at Don McDowell Outdoors on iHeartMedia, and they're both saying if this thing is implemented, they're out of business. It's not just them, it's the entire fleet. Well, let's take a look at H&M Landing. There's 30 boats over there. Sportsman Landing is next door. Point Loma Landing is next door to that, and so on and so forth. So you take, there's probably 120 boats right there. They're gone. Around the corner, you got Dana Point. Those boats are gone. So what I'm going to ask you to do is go to savefishing.com and chime in on the state regulations that are threatening to sink family-owned sport fishing boats. Summarily, there's a small bit of information. They want to know your name and what city you are out of, all that kind of thing. And if you'd like to join the coalition letter that is going to Newsom's office, and I would think, I'm absolutely stunned at Newsom. They have like 2.1 million signatures to recall this guy. Whether that happens or not, who knows? Cheaters always prosper in California. So, with the new wave of the Delta virus and this, that, the other thing, and more proposed mask regulations, this is the last thing that the sport fishing industry needs. If this happens, they're done. They were damn near done because of COVID-19 and the regulations that Newsom instituted on the sport boats. They're still trying to recover from that. The sport fishing doesn't happen 12 months a year. What happens is they start fishing about March when the yellowtail stick their head up and the pelagic migratories come to town, and they've got to make double mortgage payments 5-6 months out of the year in order to make ends meet. That didn't happen last year, and this on top of that, these guys are gone. So if you like to sport fish, do your part. I mean, we're sitting right here in Phoenix, Arizona. 60% of the sport fishing people come from Arizona. They're at H&M Landing. I mean, you can do the math. This isn't, a rocket science equation. I mean, CARB, what they call them, the California Air Resources Board, intellectually are naked, devoid of any common sense, part of the Democratic left New Green Deal nonsense. I'd call it BS or Bernie Sanders, or you can extrapolate what I really mean. But check that out. Sign up on their petition, savefishing.com. Hey, I'm Don McDowell. You can check out more information on huntingfishing.com.